It's just one of the great shows in the world.
Good to see you. Almost like a cheap bar of soap.
It is not a pretty whiskey.
I am here in Christchurch, New Zealand, and we're going to be exploring DramFest, which is probably the best or biggest whiskey festival in the Southern Hemisphere. I'm not sure, that's what people tell me. Heaps of distillers are over from Scotland, Art America and Springbank. They do lots of new releases, lots of interesting whiskies, so we're going to be looking out about which is the next dram you should buy. We talk to a bunch of distillers and a bunch of whiskey enthusiasts and find out which drams they have on the shelf and which ones they're looking out for. So sit back, enjoy, and I'm really excited to explore Christchurch.
I think DramFest is always fun, and there's something about this festival that just feels a little bit more intimate. That feels like some people are just a bit more into it. Yeah, no, I like Art American, the Art American 10. Did you try the 3-year-old heavily peated car sample?
No. Should we try something?
Go, man, go.
We wanted to see what heavily peated Art American tastes like. We wanted to experiment. So a few years ago, my boss, Alex Bruce, decided to experiment with that. And so we got the first batch in 2021. It's dirty as hell as well, but in a good way.
This is just involved, and I love it.
I really appreciate that. Don't know, have you tried the mezcal cask? It's 8 years old. It's really funky. It's really flinty. Gunsmoke, vegetal, capsicum, and to be honest, it's a whiskey that's going to split the room, and I'm okay with that. Yeah. To be honest,
Broccoli's also. I don't even know how you. What do you do to it to make it get that?
Getting a lot of pine, like green smoke from it, and instead of like a campfire or like an Isla malt, it's coming off so differently.
One of the highlights of the festival is that I got to interview Dave Broom. He's one of the world's top whiskey writers and a true legend in the industry.
Why am I here? I'm here in New Zealand for DramFest. I come out every couple of years. It's just one of the great shows in the world. But I think in general terms, whiskey is in a really good place in terms of diversity of flavour, in terms of diversity of approach. A really interesting mindset with distillers. So I think, in the Glencairn, the half full, half empty, the half full bit of it is we're in a really good place. And as whiskey lovers and whiskey drinkers, there has never been so much choice.
What are you actually drinking at home?
I would find it very hard to live without Linkwood. I just think Linkwood. Or Altmore, Altmore is kind of in that fragrant character, but with beautiful mouthfeel.
Appreciate it. Slide larger. The main man. Do you like coming to DramFest?
I've been to every DramFest actually. It's our oldest product. So two-tone is whiskey has been in American oak ex-bourbon barrels and New Zealand wine casks. Smoke Rings is two-tone, but it's got some of our Manuka Smoke single malt in it, and then it's been further aged in an ex-Manuka Smoke single malt cask.
So the Manuka Smoke is just a completely new flavour for a lot of the whiskey world.
Yeah.
So it's really fun to introduce people to that, brand new, unique flavour from New Zealand.
Yeah.
So it's something really special. It is one of our signature sort of flavour profiles.
How you doing, Michael?
Good to see you. I managed to bump into the person who's behind DramFest.
Michael Fraser-Milne. I'm Michael Fraser-Milne.
This guy is basically the reason we get so many good whiskies in New Zealand.
This is kind of the man that basically started this whole thing. How does this even exist?
Well, it's just enthusiasm, really. No, it's just growing. People are supportive. The exhibitors are supportive. We've got lots of people keen to come here and show their wares, so to speak.
Is there a whiskey on the shelf at home that when it runs out, like a pyramid shelf, that you're like, I should get another bottle, fill it up? A good go-to?
There is, yeah.
What is it?
Glenfarclas 105.
Yeah, that's good, eh?
Yeah, I always forget how good it is, and when I'm not thinking about it, that's my go-to.
Hiya, good to see ya. The variety here is insane. Everything from smoky Isla monsters to light, fruity single malts, and even some bourbons.
So we're all made at the wonderful James B. Beam behind us. And in the late 90s, Bucano released the small batch range. And this was really created to shine light on the people and places that really made pre-prohibition style whiskey, but to bring new people into the category as well. If you've got a bourbon lover, they'll also love Basil too. The high rye content just makes it perfect.
But wait till you see this next one.
This is a whiskey from Isla Skye, running for about 7 years.
And so this is, as we were saying, the latest release.
So I just needed to tell you about today's sponsor, which has made this video possible, and that is Pre-Alcohol by ZBiotics. As you know, I'm a big fan of drinking responsibly, quality over quantity, and drinking for all the amazing flavors. But sometimes, like when a bunch of mates are coming around, or a tasting, or a festival, it can sneak up on you. So that's why I always hydrate, like a lot, with a massive water bottle, get lots of sleep, and I sometimes have a Pre-Alcohol by ZBiotics. It's a genetically engineered probiotic made by PhD scientists designed to break down the byproduct of alcohol that builds up in your gut. And that byproduct is what can leave you feeling off the next day. So if you do want to try it, click on my link in the description for 15% off, free shipping, and if you're still not really that sure or that convinced, there is a money back guarantee. Now let's get back to whiskey.
We've got 4 here to try today. You're about 6 years old, all through an American oak cask. Third one here, the Knockamoin, in 2 different sherry casks. And then our last one here, it's got a bit of a mix going on at the end there, some porter's head, some ex-beer casks, and a little bit of French oak going on in there as well.
Fits into that sort of island character, the salty smoke.
This is the thing that's so cool about DramFest. It's not about drinking whiskey, it's about the people who make it and the stories they share.
So what do you like about DramFest?
I like this. Yeah. Like I said, I've been here 3 hours. I've only had 5 whiskeys. I'm here to talk to people. I've got too much whiskey at home.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely here to meet people who I see on Facebook, Instagram. I don't get to see them much. I get to meet the people who've come from Scotland. You know, I like Sir Alex. How cool is that?
Isn't it crazy? Yeah.
It is crazy, you know. It's my second time I've met him, so it's good fun.
My name is Cameron, and I'm Tom. Hello. Co-host Tom. We run Distill Nation NZ podcast. All things New Zealand spirits, and that's us.
So this is our DramFest exclusive. You've been to Whiskey Galore before? So anyone who's been to Whiskey Galore, as you walk in the middle of the shop, you've seen this barrel before. It's been sitting there since Michael Milne opened up. Our cooper, he then took each stave, reshaped. We then soaked in sherry into the cask. We then put PX sherry into the barrel. We then took that out and then filled our whiskey into it. It's rich, it's nutty, it's got a lot of texture, a lot of viscosity to the whiskey. Personally, I think with Glenallachie, or if you're talking about Glenfarclas, it stands up with that.
I might have to try some. So I sometimes drink whiskey, I'm sort of getting into it.
I thought you were a rum drinker.
Dried fruit,
We'll join you.
The sweet syrupy.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Good to see you. Good to see you in person. Everywhere you look, there's another incredible dram waiting to be discovered.
So we're here at Blackadder. He just dragged me along. This is the sort of thing you can get behind the table.
This is a 27-year-old statement Blackadder Bowmore. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That is pretty different to some of the Bowmores I've had before.
How much Bowmore have you had in the past?
To be honest, I haven't had much because the standard 12-year-old I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah, that's right. The standard 12-year-old is actually coloured to look like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and the Bowmore darkest, the Tempest darkest, whatever it may be. So when someone says to me, oh, you can't taste the caramel, it's a neutral flavour, I'm like, what a crock. You can. And also, it's watered down. But this here is 27 years old, no colouring. They take it straight from the barrel to the bottle. So straight from the barrel that at the bottom of each bottle, you still get the bits of charcoal from the barrel.
The smoke is there, but it's again muted.
But you've got this weird kind of like a weird floral kind of flavor to it. Like almost, I know it sounds weird, but almost like a cheap bar of soap. Like a, you know what I mean? Like the fragrance of the cheap bar of soap. But obviously this bottle is anything but cheap.
All right, let's keep exploring. There's so much more to see.
Here we're at the Aaron stand.
This is a different one of what's a signature series. So it's the first of what will be a 4-part series. This one's called the Remnant Renegade. So the series has been put together by Stuart Bowman, the distillery manager at Arran. He's hand-selected 3 barrels. We've got a Sherry's Hogshead, a Sherry Butt, and an ex-bourbon barrel. One of the Sherry barrels being close to 25 years old, so there's some pretty old whiskies in here.
I'm here now at the Michter's stand. What do we have here?
Today, you're going to taste the Shanks. We have the Shanks 2023, and we have the Shanks 2024. There you go. Then you tell me which one you like more.
It's very easy to drink. I think 2023.
You like 2023?
Yeah.
Oh, see, there's a difference. I like 2024 better.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so there's a difference,
I was like, correct. Met a lot of the First Fill fam here, and
It's amazing to be able to put kind of a face to them there. How you find the DramFest?
It's just crazy just to try all the drams, try all the whiskies, find all the secret whiskies that's hidden under the table.
Yeah.
You gotta know.
We just tried a Bowmore back there. Did you have that?
Yeah, I just had that. So
Amazing,
that's one of my favorites today, actually.
Yeah.
I'm Emma and this is David.
We're a single site distillery, so compared to everyone else in this room, we're the only guys that do everything in one place. That's our thing. So right from the barley through to what you see on the table.
And so how old is the distillery now?
August 2018 we started production.
Love it because it's complex but smooth and well balanced at the same time.
So yeah, here at DramFest Day 3, and I have found Soren.
Hey, how are you going?
You might know him. We did a video about 1919 and the Goleta release. Fantastic whiskey. A lot of the enthusiasts been going nuts over it, and a really cool price point. I talked a little bit about your background and like shipping, like. So what you like were in the water and stuff? And
Yeah, so back in the good old days, I used to drive cruise liners. So I spent about 11 years at sea in the Merchant Navy. The first light, which represents sort of nautical sunrise. So the first release out of a distillery, typically being a bourbon cask. Reckon we go grab a drink and lead them to it.
Sounds good.